Hello everybody, it's me, Pisces on Fire Tarot, with the daily general read for the day. And my readings are for all signs, all the moon signs, all the sun signs, all the Mercury signs, all the rising signs. Does not matter. If you resonate with this reading, it's for you. I am no longer doing any personal readings, but you can always catch me at PiscesOnFireTarot@gmail.com. Everybody, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the reading. And when you do, if you choose to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with you out there. Let me know if these cards are resonating with you. Let me know how you're feeling about the readings, because I am very interested. I want to know what you guys think and feel about what's being pulled. I want to thank all of the viewers that have left comments, all of the subscribers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and leave comments. I thank you all. I so appreciate it. I'm glad to know that you guys are out there. Well, very interesting. That was a bit much. Okay. I shuffle in front of you so you all can see that the cards are not set up. I'm not doing anything shady. They fall the way they fall. And that's basically it. Okay, we got one more to go. Let's have them. And the card, the umbrella card for this spread, for this deck, with these cards in this order, is the Tower. I don't know what I was going to say. It's the Tower. Now, when we talk about these cards, and we talk about this spread, with these cards in this order, always keep the Tower in mind. Always keep the Tower in the back of your head. Okay, you guys, so here we go. As I said, always keep the Tower in the back of your head as I talk about these cards. And the Tower is about quick, fast, swift change. With the... I know it's not funny, but whenever I see the Tower card, I always chuckle to myself a little bit with these people falling. Because, I mean, falling out of a building, that's fast change there. Anyway, on with it. The cards are as follows. We have the Ace of Rods, the Moon, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Fool, the Six of Rods, the Three of Cups, the Lovers, Death, the Hangman, Eight of Rods. Alright guys, there's going to be a lot of change, and I don't know why I want to say this. There's a lot of change and mischief going on in these cards. See why I feel that way? First card up is the Ace of Rods, and the Ace of Rods is that first step on that big adventure. They say, you know, every journey begins with that first step. The Ace of Rods is that first step on that journey. And on that journey, with the first step, we step into the moon. And the moon is clandestine affairs. The moon is secrets being withheld. The moon is about deception. And I think with your first step on your new journey, that's what you step into. You step into it. You step into the muck and the mire. You step into the moon. And you step into things that are secret. You step into things that are kept away from others. You step into things that maybe is information for you but is not for others. Huh. Well, that's kind of like the person that resonates with this deck and these cards in this order is learning new things, perhaps about themselves. The moon is also about you and your emotional well-being and emotional growth. This could be, the person that resonates with this could be on a journey. This could be the first step on their journey of learning about themselves, about their inner selves. Next up is the Chariot. And the Chariot is about motion. It's about going from point A to point B. But it's not always physically. Maybe this person is making an emotional move. You know, maybe this is a person that's making a move about how they feel about things within themselves. You know, they're changing their mind. See, but this Chariot card is next to this Nine of Swords. And with that Chariot next to the, being connected to the Nine of Swords, I'm also getting the feeling that, okay, they're ready to move, but they don't feel like they're ready to move. There's something holding them back. There's something that has them tied. They're tied to something that they want to get away from. And if you check out this Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, his sword is going, it looks like it's going to cut the ropes that are tying the hands here. So I think the individual that resonates with these cards, even though right now you could be feeling like you're bound, you're tied to something, this Knight of Swords here is cutting the ropes. It's cutting the ties that bind you, and you're going to take off. You're going to leave because the Chariot's there. You're going to make, you're going to make a mental move. okay? And when you make your mental move, you run into this Eight of Swords. Okay. So you're ready to move. You're ready to make your mental move. But you've been bound. And you've cut the binds that tie you. And you go to make the move. And you find out that it's not just your hands that were bound. Now you realize that your eyes were covered. Your mouth was bound. And you have swords all around you. You know this because possibly maybe you nicked your hand. But the swords that are around you are not there to hurt you. The swords are there to protect you from those that are around you. The swords are there to make sure that you are safe from whatever secrets are around you. The swords are there to make sure that when you are able to take the binds, to take the mask off of your eyes and take, you know, the cloth that covers your mouth, when you can take that off, well, until you can take those off, that's what the swords, that's what those 8 swords around you are about. It's about protection. It's about protecting you. Next is the Fool. Well, before I go on to the Fool, as I said, this Knight of Swords, it cuts the ropes that bind your hands. And the Knight here is looking at the lady that is in this 8 of Swords picture. The Knight of Swords is coming to release the lady from the what binds around her body and what binds around her face. The Knight of Swords is coming to do that for her so that she can be free and move from the swords that are around her if she chooses to. She may not choose, but the Knight of Swords is coming to do that for her. Interesting. He sees her, he sees she needs help. And that's usually not what the Knight of Swords does. And I can't tell you why the Knight of Swords would do this. Because the Knight of Swords is not a good guy. He's very smart. He's quick to say something smart. I'm not going to say he's rude, but he's swift. He's very fast. And he may have let something go, or, you know, he may do something quick without thinking about it first, which is not his general MO. But he releases this person from the 8 of Swords binds. We go on to the Fool. And the Fool represents, to me, a going back to ground zero, going back to the start. Whether it be a young person, whether it be a young energy, whether it be the beginning of a new relationship. And that's possibly what that Fool could be representing, the very beginnings, the very seeds of a brand new relationship with someone or some job, something that you've never encountered before, something you know absolutely nothing about. You're jumping into it's like you're cliff diving and you didn't check out the water below to see if there was any rocks. You didn't check to see how deep the water was. You know, you're a fool for cliff diving. If you don't know, you got to do your due diligence, right? There's your Fool. But after the Fool is the Six of Rods, and the Six of Rods is about victory. So something good occurs by you acting in haste. Okay, there's your actions become something excruciatingly positive. Next up, we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about emotional community, joy, happiness. You know, perhaps this is maybe somebody mentally being ready for a new type of relationship. Because the Three of Cups is about is about, you know, the beginnings of becoming emotionally fulfilled, you know, going in the right direction. Next card up is the Lovers, and the Lovers is about a choice. And, you know, what you choose to do with this new relationship, if you feel it is good or if it's bad for you, you know, it's always up to you. You use your free will, you decide. Okay, guys, sorry about that interruption, but okay, back to the cards. All right, now, as I was saying, we're at the Lovers card, and Lovers card is about choice. You know, making choices. But the choices that are being made with the person that resonates with this spread and this deck, I don't think it really has much to do with the outside world. This is a person that is doing internal work. So I'm kind of getting the feeling like we have a person here that's doing internal work, like I said, but you know, they're looking within and they're looking on the outside of themselves. And I just got the feeling of, you know, this is a person that did a lot of internal work and they seen somebody that they had interest in and they chose to, you know, see what that was about, and they found out that they are no longer interested in this particular type of individual. And they found that out rather quickly in the very beginning stages of the relationship. They found that out pretty quickly, I want to say within the first 2 weeks. If it wasn't the first 2 weeks, probably the first, you know, few conversations. Is somebody that they were watching, somebody they were paying attention to. They went to make a move because, you know, they checked all the boxes and the person checked the boxes as they were doing their, you know, internal audit on themselves, and they found out that what they used to like so much, after doing all of this soul searching, they find out that's not for them anymore. They find out that they don't want that anymore. So I want to say that they're on a search, but they're not. The person that resonates with this deck, with this spread, these cards in this order, is a person that is now standing still. Now they are physically standing still because they want to see what they've been missing. Find out, you know, what else is happening in their external environment. Because they did a lot of mental moving and shifting around. They're not really interested in doing any physical shifting or moving around. But relationship-wise, they're looking for something else. They're searching for something different. But they're searching their own general surroundings. Okay, that Hangman card is also like somebody, it's not like, it is somebody that is sacrificing themselves for the betterment of a situation. This is an individual that this is an individual that feels like they're sacrificing themselves to find something that they feel is better for them. Alright, moving on from the Hangman, we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is about something that moves swiftly. So, some people say it's about communication. And it could be, I don't think this is communication. This is some type of fast movement. It could be long distance travel. It could be just running across the street. Finding what you're looking for across the street. But the individual that resonates with these cards, with this deck and this order, is a person that is now, they're standing still. They've made the mental change, and you know what they say, once you make your mental changes, everything else follows. So right now they're standing still because everything else is falling into line and following. And with that being said, with the mental changes, then comes the physical, and it happens really fast. From the outside, it looks like it happened really fast, but it didn't. It took you a long time to get to the point where you realize that you shouldn't be chasing after what you've been chasing after. You stopped, you recalibrated, you went within yourself, you decided that that's not what you needed. What you are dealing with is no longer necessary. You made the internal changes. Now you made the external changes. And voila. There you have it. Boy, okay everybody. This has been Pisces on Fire Tarot, giving the daily general read for the day. Let me know if this resonated with you. This spread is not just for Pisces. This is for all moon, sun, and rising signs. Whatever your sign is, this, if it resonates with you, if you feel what I'm saying here, then it's for you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think if you give a thumbs up, and let me know what you're thinking if you're giving a thumbs down. It's very important for me. I would like to know what you guys are thinking and feeling out there. It's really important for me to know if you guys are resonating with this. Everybody, enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And I will talk to you very soon. Toodles!